Hey everyone, it's Keza, also known as skylalovesgorymovies. Tongue twister yet again. And welcome again to another Top 10 Thursdays with myself and James the Bossman, aka Horror Collector. And this week, my turn. And I thought I'd come up with a completely good list. And the list is this week, Top 10 Celebrities or Famous People we would most like to meet or see. And yes, I did get to 10. So we'll just go ahead and just say the list. Number 10 is Edward D. Ruta. If you don't know who Edward D. Ruta is, Edward D. Ruta stars in one of my favourite films of all time, which is The Secret Craft. He stars as Zach Bainbridge. He's been in a couple of other films. He's a producer and director now, and he's doing a TV series at the moment, which is quite cool. So that's my number 10. Number 9 is Christina Scabier. If you don't know who Christina Scabier is, she is the lead singer of one of my favourite metal bands of all time, and that is Lacuna Coil. Which is she has a amazing voice. That is number 9. Number 8 is somebody that plays the best, and I think just plays the one and only Dracula ever, and he's just celebrated his 92nd birthday, which is Christopher Lee. So he's my number 8. Number 7, of course, is Linda Blair. You may know Linda Blair from The Exorcist, but I know Linda Blair from films of Witchcraft, Hell Night, and of course Savage Streets. And I think she was in The Exorcist 2, the Heretic, something like that. So that's my number 7. Number 6 is Jen and Sylvia Soska, the Soska twins. If you don't know who they are, I don't know what planet you are looking from, because they are directors, and they directed one of my favourite films called American Mary and Dead Hooker in the Trunk, and they've also directed See No Evil 2. They've just announced Vendetta with The Big Show, and I've also got a little directorial appearance in the upcoming film The ABCs of Death 2. So there's a tongue twister for you. Which brings us on to top 5. Before I continue, when James does his list, he might do people that are deceased, but I've only mentioned one that's deceased, which is my number 1. So anyway, let's get back to the top 5. And of course, number 5 is Brent Smith. Brent Smith is the singer to my favourite band of all time, and that is Shinedown. And oh my goodness, the way he sings Call Me, oh, it's like I've died and gone to heaven. That is just an amazing song. Also Amaryllis, Bully is a great song. Sound of Madness, Devour, Devour, I love that song. So yeah, there's some. Number 4 is my first of 2 entries. They've got 2 people in it, which is my number 4 and number 3. My number 4 entry goes to Takashi Miike, and of course Dario Argento, 2 of my favourite directors of all time. Of course you'll know Dario Argento from producing Demons and Demons 2, directing Suspiria, Deep Red, Tenebrae, Opera, The Cards Player, The Stenhouse Syndrome, Dario Argento did Dracula, he did Jennifer, Mothers of Tears. Oh, the list goes on and on. Oh, and Inferno as well. And Takashi Miike, on the other hand, directed Zebra 1, Zebra 2, Dead or Alive, hang on, yeah, Dead or Alive, Dead and Alive 1 and 2, I think he's done 3 as well. Of course, Audition, Visitor Q, Dozu, Imprint. The list goes on and on. So that's number 4. Number 3 is another with 2 people on my list, and of course I've got to go with Mark Calloway for the first part of number 3. If you do not know who Mark Calloway is, I suggest you go on, because Mark Calloway is of course known in the WWE as The Undertaker, and The Undertaker happens to be one of my favourite wrestlers of all time, and I've always just wanted to meet him. He's just amazing. And to go along with my number 3 theme of wrestlers, of course I've got to meet the Canadian God himself, as what James the Boss Man would say. And of course that's Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret the Hitman Hart, he's been my favourite wrestler throughout the near enough beginning of the 90s to like 97 until he left WWE. Wow. One of the first guys that I ever remember in the WWE that provided us with a submission hold known as the Sharpshooter. Oh, and yes, I had a childhood crush on him as well, so that's why he makes my list, and he's just totally cool. Even now, I recently, I think it was about 3 or 4 days ago, I watched him doing an interview with Wrestle Talk TV, which is a show over here in the United Kingdom, and he was talking about what happened, how he left, what happened, the real thing that happened with the Montreal screw job and everything that happened. And to be honest, I felt for him, because he's honest in what he says, and I don't care what anybody else thinks, but this is like my opinion. I feel that he shouldn't have left WWE. I felt that the way how he departed from WWE was terrible. If they would have just decided, I will give Shawn the belt, I want to watch Shawn Michaels, then they should have done it the right way, not the way that they done it. I thought it was just kind of bad, and I still watch it now and I'm going, well, it's not just the referee's fault, it was Shawn. Even Triple H now admitted he had some role in it, and Vince, you should have just done the match, decided whoever wins, and even if Bret would have won the belt, as Bret would have said, he would have went, "Yeah, Vince, here's your belt back." There was no need for whatever went on behind the scenes, in my opinion. So yeah, that's me rabbiting on, which leads us on to number 2. And if you don't know me by now, you know I am I'm not the biggest fan, but I am a massive fan of Elvira. Ever since I was a kid, I was just fascinated with the black wig and the dress that she had on, and just the way she just presented herself in the film. I just thought it was so funny. And I'm on, of course, the film Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I just love enthusiasm. I just love the way that she is. She's just phenomenal. And of course, when she done the little cameo appearance in WrestleMania 2, when she was talking about the Hulk Hogan and King Kong Bundy match, and she's going, "Get off!" It's just the way that she was. It was just funny. So yeah, that's number 2. And as I mentioned before, the only person that's deceased on my list is number 1, and I would have so gladly would have loved to have met her. and she is like my number one. And if you're synonymous with me, everybody knows right by now, I absolutely adore a certain character from my favourite TV show of all time, and it is of course the Munsters. And I absolutely adore Lily Munster, which is played by Yvonne Di Carlo. She was in other films, but the Munsters, she was more famous being in the Munsters than she was in anything else. And her role as Lily Munster personifies what somebody should be like in that sort of role. Tongue twisted. The thing is, I adore like weird characters, so that's why I am the way I am. But everyone knows that I just love Lily Munster, and I will always love Lily Munster, and she will always be my number one. She'll be the person I would have most liked to have met. So, I done it. I finally done it. Yeah. When mine's uploaded, hopefully James will probably uploaded his, or he'll upload his tomorrow. So go to his channel, which is Horror Collector, and view his video, and obviously like, comment, subscribe to his channel. And if this is the very first time you've ever seen a video of me doing top 10 lists or anything else, I really do welcome you to my channel. Please send me nice comments, subscribe, and I do this every Thursday, so please bear with me. And next week is James the Boss Man's turn. I do not know what he's going to come up with, but whatever he comes up with is outstanding. So, yep, please stay gory, all you gore-tastic people who I love watching my stuff, and have unpleasant dreams. Ta-ta for now.